to court.
Continue on to the next chapter? Yes.
No. Goodbye.
Yeah, that'd be some stream. We disappeared for 10 minutes. April 19th.
Happy birthday.
No. No. That was 2 months ago.
Happy
No.
birthday in game.
No.
Happy birthday in game. Happy birthday in game.
I will slap you.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Okay, you can't punch me.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Free head pats. Ow! What are you, my mother?
Just a little ear drag to put you back in your place.
Abuse. How dare.
And
I'm clipping that. So happy birthday.
You're not as funny as you think you are.
Yes, I am.
You're a headache. That's about it. Right.
I bet chat likes that I torture you.
So, April 19th, 9:30 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
Number 5.
Day 2. Court is now in session. All rise.
Did it used to do that?
Yep. It's for this game, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good. Judge Chino.
I forgot his name was Damien. I was like, that should say Tenmataro.
Court is back in session for the trial of Damien Tenma. Oh, yeah, there we go. Apollo Justice, defense team leader, is ready, Your Honor. Athena Sykes, assistant defender, is ready too, Your Honor. Je suis prêt. As chipper as ever, I see. And in French, no less.
I'm surprised he knows French.
And the prosecution? Ah, he's shackled again.
Are they new shackles?
Well, he broke his old ones.
I know, I feel like the old ones were grey. Like, I mean, are they new shackle models?
Oh, probably not. That would involve effort.
Oh, but look.
Oh, maybe. Very well, then. I'd have to go back and look. I just, I wouldn't be surprised if it says they did a thing, they just reused the asset.
Do you have any pictures? You'd have pictures.
You know what? It's funny you say that. I actually only cleared out my
Oh no!
I only cleared out my Switch album today.
Oh no!
I don't actually have anything of him.
Oh, he's only backwards.
He's only backwards, yeah. Because I kept some of them because it was weird. If I go to delete on the Switch 2, right? Bulk actions, delete, which is great. You can delete up to 1,000 at a time now.
Oh, good.
You still can't select all.
Oh, I thought that's what that was.
But yeah, I know, right? But see, like some of them say save to the SD card, and then these ones show as being like on the memory, on the system memory. So
you don't have any videos
of Ace Attorney now.
Ace Attorney. Well, you do have one up there. The bell is in it.
Oh.
Up. 30 seconds.
There must have been something he said. I was like, oh, I want a screen, to grab a screenshot of, but nope.
No. Boo. Wrong game.
Yeah. Cute, though. Now, my ladies, all you need do is simply speak the word, and I shall whisk you off to the very ends of existence.
Not while you're dressed like a cult leader.
Unacceptable. Right. Alright, so let's get back to it.
Yeah. Pretty.
Yeah. I like girls, pretty girls, girls.
That's what you do. You make an AMV with all the pretty girls that you like.
Alright, let's get back to it. Oh, that whistle was cute. Did you hear that?
No?
Oh, it must be because I came out of, like, because we were in there. Oh, it didn't do it again. Boo. Oh. It just made, like, a whistle.
Okay.
Yeah. Very well, then. By the way, I asked Detective Fulbright to provide sturdier shackles today. There will be no more of your funny business this time, Prosecutor Blackwell. Now, your opening statement, if you would. I believe it's standard procedure for the prosecution to handle it. Looks like the judge is really bringing it today.
Yeah, until he's attacked by a bird.
He probably realized how Blackwell played him. That was one mean game of Simon Says. Yeah, his honor has to fight to defend his honor today. Your baldness. It's plain to see that you've always dreamed of delivering an epic opening statement. I have? I don't know if I'd say that. Why, of course you have. I saw it in your eyes the last time you gave the opening statement.
He just wants him to do it again.
That was the look of one who yearns deeply for the thrill of an epic opening statement. For decades now, you've been watching opening statements from your bench. They were the crown jewels of the court. The one thing you could not possess. The crown jewels of the court? The court's balls? Now, at long last, they are within your grasp. How could you possibly refuse? Oh, so you don't mind if I do it then? I'll make a special exception, just this once. Here we go again. Yeah, more of Blackwell's mind games.
He's not even being subtle about it.
Well, in that case, I think I might go ahead and make the opening statement myself. Yes. Ahem. In yesterday's session, we learned the shocking truth that the victim, Alderman Rex Kyubi, was the amazing Ninetails. We also learned that the amazing Ninetails was a key figure in the yokai craze and anti-merger protests. Yes.
Can you too sweet him? I don't think you can reach.
Too sweet me, bro! No. Oh, no.
Oh.
It's like the tracker knows my arm is there, but...
Once it goes past the camera...
Yeah.
Maybe can I control it?
No, the camera I'm using doesn't have enough field of view.
Boo. I'm gonna need that back this week.
Yeah, that's what you said last week.
I know, but I'm actually going to stream this week and build some Legos.
That's what you said last week.
Fake Legos.
They're
not Legos.
That's what you
said.
I'm
actually going to do it this week, though.
I'll believe it when I see it. Although, if you
I was a bit busy cleaning someone's bedroom.
If you do see Meg go live this week, you should tune in. She's all right. What?
She's all right.
Yeah, she is. She's okay. She's okay, I guess.
Oh, I see how it is.
Uh-huh. Why, you want me to promote the competition?
How am I the competition? We stream at different times.
I don't know, they might think you're prettier than me, I don't know.
Or maybe they think we're both pretty and they watch both of us. Because they can do that because we're on at different times.
That's not how waifu wars work.
But it's not a war.
You don't know that yet.
Are you declaring war?
Some war.
No, you're always better at those. I have too much iron in my joints. I can't move my thumb fast enough.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
I guess I'll just have to draw blood the old-fashioned way. Give me something pointy.
Let's stick pointy things in me.
Mr. Pointy.
Mr. Pointy. Then I'll die.
Mr. Pointy it is! I mean, you are a vampire.
I'm an energy vampire. I don't know if stakes work on those.
It was further revealed that upon learning Rex QB's secret identity, Mayor Damien Tenma murdered him. The fact that the crime took place in a tightly locked room was also brought to light. And the only people in that tightly locked room were the defendant and the victim. The defense proposed the existence of a hypothetical third party, but further investigation revealed no proof of a third party who had escaped the room. Yes. Ergo, we must conclude that the evidence against the defendant is, well, conclusive. Ah! Did I say something wrong?
Is that bird a hawk?
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like it's wearing pants.
Name is Taka.
Looks like it's wearing fuzzy pants.
Yep, that it does. That was quite astonishing. You've truly outdone yourself this time. Oh, one more thing to boast about to my grandchild.
Aww.
Aww. Look at Wes getting a shout out.
You went the wholesome way with that. I was like, damn, Judge Fox.
I mean, Wes had to come from somewhere. Well, this was not an unexpected turn of events.
It wasn't?
Now then, it seems the prosecution has called a new witness to testify. The inexplicable yokai evidence left at the scene of the crime. Well, does that not demand some sort of explanation? The feathers and tracks, weren't those left by the mayor while he was possessed?
Hydrate. Don't die.
That was but an act to protect his daughter. Oh wow, I really lost the voice there. Tally-ho, Pip-Pip. That was but an act to protect his daughter.
Why tally-ho, Pip-Pip?
Because he's British, you see. But he's also an edgelord. So, hello, what's all this then? But angrier.
Posher.
Posher. Yes. Yes, of course. I had suspected as much. Wait, did he actually believe the mayor's award-winning performance? His daughter was the one who planted the yokai evidence. Ergo, the true identity of the yokai in the manor was the manor's maid, Jinxie Tenma. Objection! The prosecution is engaging in mere conjecture. Would you care for some witness testimony, then? For I am ready to prove that the little scamp is the one behind the Tenma Taro farce. Oh, witness testimony. I bet he means Filch and that creep LaBelle. Very well, then. Bailiff, would you bring in the first witness?
Oh god, do we have 3 witnesses to talk to? Oh god. It's me.
Well, we'll only be doing part of the trial today and then finishing it next week, so... Yeah. Oh! Actually, that works out really well. Cool.
Okay.
Mr. Filch, you made quite the hasty exit yesterday. See that it doesn't happen again today.
Been known for my hasty retreats since I was a kid. Bit of a trademark of mine.
Don't like his nose.
No.
Wait, the flaring nostrils. It's almost like they have jiggle physics. They don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. Ew. I think it was a hairy nose.
Yeah. Indeed. You managed to give a total of 5 bailiffs the slip.
Like those amateurs could ever nab me. Yipes!
Perhaps we should shackle you by the neck. That would keep you in place.
Yipes! No, please. I'm liable to rip my own head off if I start running.
Your statement, now. he considered that for a moment.
Yes, sir, Mr. Blackhead, sir.
He may be a hasty retreat, but there's no escaping Prosecutor Blackwell. Yeah, Blackwell doesn't strike me as the give-up easy type.
I love that we're in court and they're in those costumes.
Now then, Mr. Filch, your testimony, please. Specifically, the true nature of the yokai you saw in the manor shortly after the crime. The yokai is Jinxie.
Oh, lovely. Tenma Taro's really that little maid gal. Ain't no doubt about it. I mean, the Tenma Taro I saw was just a little thing about her size. The little runt had a big old staff. I seen it when she came into the foyer. Betcha she stole it from the Forbidden Chamber after stumbling on the crime scene. She was gonna use it to wallop me on account of my fierce reputation. I just know it.
Okay.
Right. His fierce reputation, huh?
Yeah, that. Okay. So, Tenma Taro was short in stature. Oh, I need the script.
Scritch? Scripture. I mean, I can give you Scritch.
Oh, that'd be nice. Just up. And just in the middle. Oh.
Where the label is? There?
A bit more to the left.
This left?
Down a bit. Down again. Just Up a teeny bit. Yep. That's. Scritch is nice. Ooh.
All good? Is it traveling?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I just took a weird breath there. That's.
You just really enjoyed it.
Nope. So Tenma Taro was short in stature.
Ooh. Was there a bug?
Yeah, a fly got in through the window, I think.
But the window's on the... Must have been earlier.
Must have been. Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple of windows open today because of the heat, so.
Hmm.
And that's because it was Miss Jinxie Tenma all along.
Jinxie's not that short. But Filch is.
Yeah, like Filch is on a box, right? We know.
Yeah. You betcha! Besides, all the rest in the manor were way taller than her.
Feigning height is but an easy thing. But a big ox like the defendant could never pass for short. Oh, what if the Tenma Taro impersonator was walking on their knees?
He's lying about them being short because that thing has that costume has like stilt legs.
Hmm.
Weren't no knee walking. I seen it myself.
Then perhaps the yokai really was Miss Tenma after all. All monsters are naught but tricks, either of the mind or the cheap parlor variety. So you're saying she created an illusion, like one of those magical eye things? Precisely. Human senses are easily deceived. Take the fellow in the cell next to me. Each night, he cries and screams about some ghost he thinks he sees. But in truth, it was simply the janitor. Prosecutor Blackwell just gave up the ghost. Literally.
What if the janitor is dead? No.
That prison's getting free labor.
Yeah. Maybe he died in there and that's all he does now.
The janitor's deathly complexion and all-white attire are, no doubt, partially to blame.
Maybe he does it on purpose to freak the prisoners out.
That and the fact he constantly mutters about taking vengeance for this or that. That actually sounds like a real ghost to me. The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
I'm trying to pull the little smile he has going on.
Yeah.
Does he have like a... He doesn't have like a bottom fang or anything, no? It's just the shape of his lip and you can see his teeth through it.
Yeah. But I think if he had like some other sort of dentally challenged issue, his other facial animations would make it more prominent.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt about it. Amataro is just a little thing about her size. A big old staff. I seen it when she came into the foyer. Bet she stole it from the Forbidden Chamber after some.
How does he know there's staffs inside the Forbidden Chamber?
Yeah! How does he know that? And there's only one of its kind, so...
Yeah, he wouldn't have a key to get in there.
It would seem that Tenma Taro was, in fact, not this innocent little girl.
Huh? How'd you figure that?
You claimed that Tenma Taro you saw had one of those staves from the Forbidden Chamber. But it would have been impossible for Miss Tenma to get a hold of one.
That's not the argument we had, but okay.
Care to elaborate, Mr. Justice? The mayor swallowed this key shortly after the murder. He wanted to keep the killer out of the Forbidden Chamber. What's this? This key was deep in the mayor's stomach when Miss Tenma discovered the crime scene. So you see, it would have been impossible for her to get into the Forbidden Chamber. In short, the Tenma Taro seen holding that staff could not have been Jinxie Tenma.
Ah!
What? Nani? But...
Ah, crap.
Then, who does the defense believe was impersonating Tenma Taro? Hey, Luthier!
Hey, Luthier! We've truly uncovered the key to this case.
Such accusations beg evidence. Hold on, there's dialogue there I missed.
Yeah.
Our Tenma Taro impersonator is none other than Mayor Tenma's aide. Objection. Such accusations beg evidence. Aside from his ghastly appearance, can you prove he is the yokai we seek? Yeah, in fact I can. Very well. Let's see where the defense is going with this.
How are we doing tonight? I'm doing good.
Yeah, very good.
Case was a lot of fun. So weird.
So here we're just starting with the hand cream, huh? We're just going big.
I guess, yeah. Why else would it have been in there?
We found this hand cream in the Forbidden Chamber. And we know that whoever was Tenma Taro took one of the staves out of there. In short, I believe whoever this hand cream belongs to is the yokai impersonator we're looking for. But Mr. Justice, how do you propose to identify the hand cream's owner? I'm glad you asked, Your Honor. The defense requests a fingerprint analysis on this piece of evidence. It might tell us who it belongs to.
That's the kind of thing that usually happens before court.
This is why you don't hide evidence until the trial.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing, Olivier?
Yeah, how is your night going?
I was going to say you're having a good weekend, but it's Friday. We didn't start the weekend yet.
Well, we're nearly 3 hours into it, technically.
Technically.
Interesting. So, you expect to find the yokai's prints there?
Yeah, just one bird claw.
Very well. I hereby call a short recess while we wait for the fingerprint results. No need for that, your boldness. We have the prints of everyone at the manor that day. Oh, great. Here comes Emma Skye and her fingerprint powder, huh?
Lovely.
You called Professor Black? Professor, Jesus.
Professor?
Sorry. I was kind of in the middle of losing my voice there. Such a drastic shift in personalities.
Oh, my hearing's gone on one ear.
That's not good.
No. Oh, it's ringing.
That whistle really got you, huh?
Yeah.
Aye. You called Prosecutor Blackwell? Could anyone be more whipped? Ask Phoenix about somebody named Dahlia Hawthorne, Apollo.
Or Francisca.
Yeah. My OTP, Fienziska. Fulbright, analyze this for prints. You have 3 minutes. Your wish is my command. Very well, then. I guess we'll just wait right here. It would seem that the fingerprint analysis is complete. What did the results show? What in the world? They're Florent Labelle's prints, aren't they? This is absurd. Prosecutor Blackwell? I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Are they Blackwell's prints?
Don't tell me. They're Tenmataro's prints. Fingerprint analysis has revealed that the prints belong to Phineas Filch. I'm saving because I want that shot of Apollo and Athena like leering over the bench.
Yeah.
The dynamics in that relationship really did swap aggressively from the last time I saw them. I just think they're cute together. Also, she took home that card with the drawing of him. I'm sorry, that is cute crushy things.
Wait, who?
Franziska.
Oh, Franziska.
Remember, she's on the plane home and she's like twirling the card of the Phoenix drawing that Maya made.
Yeah. Is that who Luffy is talking about, though?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I missed it.
So Filch was in there, and he stole, because he steals all the time. So he stole the hand cream from Labelle. Yeah,
and then he probably stole the key to get into the chamber, looking for the treasure his granddad was talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What? Nani? Then Mr. Labelle wasn't the one who entered the Forbidden Chamber?
Her lips. They look like they're all over on one side of her face.
Yeah.
She's frowning on one side of her face.
She's doing, they're trying to do the anime thing where, someone's mouth is just on one side of their face, but they've given her actual lips, so her face looks kind of warped.
Mm.
It's like her whole bottom lip should not be facing toward the camera.
No.
Oh, Fulbright and Blackwell. Last time I saw them together, Fulbright still had the shock collar at his disposal. Objection! Why, you tricksy little tanuki. Explain yourself now.
Sure, them prints are mine. I mean, I did pilfer that hand cream from Mr. Labelle after all.
So you're the one who entered the Forbidden Chamber?
So what if I did?
Yeah, it wouldn't. We couldn't do a fingerprint test on the key now because it was in Damien's gut.
Stomach acid, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a problem with it? Yipes!
You fool of a tanuki.
Fool of a tunk.
That's what they're going for, I think. Yeah. Order, order. Mr. Justice. Care to explain what this could mean? Excellent question. The fact that Mr. Filch was in the Forbidden Chamber. Wait a second. Does this mean the Tenmataro holding that staff was Phineas Filch?
He did say it was short. Yipes! Another cat out of the bag!
Oh, great. He just admitted to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jinx, he's innocent. We can all go home.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Filch is Tenmataro.
If he starts talking like a crow, I swear to God.
Damien just stands up from the rafters. I'm Tenmataro, and then another. It's just the whole I'm Spartacus thing.
Yeah. No, I'm Tenmataro. And is Filch gonna start doing the hand thing? Oh, that would be really creepy.
Does this mean Mr. Filch is the real killer? Oh, no. No. LaBelle locks Filch in the chamber before the murder. Kills LaBelle, kills Kyubi, opens the chamber back up to let Filch be the one to run out.
But how? Where was he then when Jinxie came in?
Yeah.
Did he hide? Did he hide him in the little the broken Tanuki statue? Did he fit in there perfectly?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe it's a jar, not a statue. That's why it's broken.
The witness will explain himself this instant.
I'm begging your pardon, your honorship, but I was just doing what the alderman told me. Okay. He wanted me to be Tenmataro in the village exorcism ritual.
Yeah, we knew that. Oh, you mean that event at the Nine Tails Veil Festival? I mean, he doesn't seem any shorter or taller than Jinxie from that perspective.
Yeah. But if you look at the... I think the legs for that costume start at the knees.
Oh.
Because the bird, it has bird legs, so his legs couldn't possibly fit inside those.
So he's on stilts.
He's on stilts, yeah. But I don't think the height of it really matters now.
So that was you inside the Tenmataro costume.
Yep. And after the event, I went to watch that pro wrestling program.
Oh, the Twilight Wrestling, yes.
Twilight Wrestling, yeah. Is he Team Edward or Jacob?
Yes, maybe we'll find out.
But you were gonna voice him.
No, it's just Apollo watching his case fall apart.
But it bored me to tears on account of the wrestlers being complete jobbers. You fucking Mark.
Alright, MJF, chill out. Chill out, MJF, yeah? Fucking Mark? I need to get that as a redeem now. Just MJF screaming down the camera, "You fucking Mark!"
MJ Filch.
MJ Filch. Meg J
Filch.
Meg JF.
Meg JF.
Meg JF. Meg J Filch. Oh no!
Oh god, no, that sounds like I married him.
Bunny Tanuki.
Has that been done?
I don't know.
A bunny with big balls. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry.
I'm okay with it though. I don't mind.
How to install giant balls on V-Ride.
I'm sure.
Oh, wrong face.
I mean, there has to be a way, right?
I mean, if you can have boobs, you can have balls, right?
Actually, no. V-Roid models are all Barbie anatomied. Well, I'm anatomically correct, but otherwise.
I mean,
you know, as
much as a
cyborg can be.
If I tried to, would it just be like, or?
Oh no, please don't fist the android. Don't fist the android.
I wasn't even going that far. I was using a one finger.
Gears would be turning.
Oof. Okay. The wrestlers.
You know the movie Teeth? That, but Gears.
You know, I've only seen that once.
Yeah, once was all I needed. It's okay. Like it's not a bad movie, but
that's not the Irish movie, is it? No, that's the one with the slugs. What's that called? It's called something stupid like slugs or.
What was the movie we were recommended last week? Remember, Sister Rose was recommending some movie to us last week.
Oh, the Irish movie. Yeah.
We gotta go hunt that down as well.
It's only on Shudder.
Ah.
We're gonna have to give up a streaming service and get another one.
Yeah. Oh boy. Right. Well, look, we'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
So he didn't actually watch the entire wrestling match.
That's when I looked at the Ten Mataro costume, and I got a great idea. Nobody can tell it's me when I'm wearing it. And because of them superstitions, no matter what I do, villagers won't say a word.
The villagers won't say
won't say a word.
Oh. Nope. In other words, you use the superstitions to effectively render yourself invisible. Why did you want to enter the Forbidden Chamber in the first place?
You know this answer, Apollo. Why are you asking?
Because these games don't trust their audience.
Because of the treasure there. Thought that was my big chance to sneak in and nab it.
Invisible in broad daylight at that. Devious. Yeah.
If no one will admit they saw you. There you go.
Religion is a powerful thing. Treasure?
Only that it's the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's an amazing treasure in there.
The Bell is tearing their hair out, like at how quickly this guy
he
just
flipped,
unraveled.
Yeah.
He went in there not knowing his grandfather had already pilfered it. Guess that's one tale that didn't get passed down from grandpappy to grandson. They say grandpappy and all I hear is Jim Carrey as the Robotniks.
Yeah.
Grandpappy. Grandson. My boy. Wait, how exactly did you get into the Forbidden Chamber? There was a meeting in the Fox Chamber that day. Plus, the mayor swallowed the only key that could open the Forbidden Chamber's door.
The big hole in the ceiling. I was gonna say Phoenix.
The big hole in the Phoenix?
Big hole in the ceiling Phoenix is what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wow.
And then I was like, no, Apollo. No, I'm going back there.
You couldn't have possibly gotten in.
I could through the air vent in the foyer.
It does loop around.
Oh, it does.
You?
Oh. The vents left of the alderman's. Oh god, now I have to say that.
You have to say that. Good luck.
The vents left of the alderman's picture. I went on in and made a nice little hole. Used that to get into the air duct that leads into the Forbidden Chamber, I did.
You what? But how's that even possible?
He's just up there drilling through the air vent to get into the other one.
Wait a sec. Remember that air vent in the Forbidden Chamber? So Mr. Filch found a way to get into that air duct. Knew it was going to be important.
I mean, there wouldn't be one in there if it wasn't for escaping or getting in, so...
And that's how he got from the foyer vent to the Forbidden Chamber vent? So Tenmataro was nothing more than a cat burglar. Or rather, a Tanuki burglar. I'm hilarious. And we're back to being without anyone to charge for the alderman's murder. Looks like our so-called yokai is nothing more than one big troublemaker. Oh god, Apollo. Are you okay? That mouth movement looked painful. Tell me, Mr. Filch, what did you do after fleeing the foyer? We're fleeing to the foyer.
I got out of that costume right quick. Would have just caused trouble at that point.
And where is that costume now?
Heck if I know. And it ain't my fault if you never find it.
The police searched every nook and cranny. The police searched every tom, nook, and cranny. No yokai costume was left in that manner. Oh, what if it was tossed outside the Oh! So we're back to this. No way! But maybe, just maybe... The defense seems to have hit upon an idea. After this case, the judge went on a comedy tour. Unfortunately, he only made himself laugh despite visiting 3 countries. I mean, fair play to the travel agent that got him 3 different gigs in 3 different countries. The defense seems to have hit upon an idea. Well, go on, Mr. Justice. Okay, here's what I think.
That was very, Hey, Poochie, you look like you have something to say. Do you?
Yes, I certainly do. I must go now. My planet needs me.
Apollo just out of the courtroom. Oh, there you go. Leaving your ties behind, huh?
Okay. Okay, here's what I think. Mr. Filch, did you get rid of the costume here?
At the windy?
It has to be the side window, right?
Yeah.
That's got it. Because we were talking about that back on trial day 1.
And that's a straight cliff drop, right?
Yeah. Surely the box.
Where did Filch discard costume?
Capcom and quality control. Name a better duo. Also, just realized.
Am I controlling your arm again? No.
No, but there we go.
Oh. I have to duck down.
Did you toss it out the window? Because that would certainly explain why it didn't turn up inside the manor. This is a story all about how a costume got turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute to just sit right there and tell you all about how Temataro flew through the window.
Flew through the air.
Flew through the air. Yeah. There we go. We got there in the end. It's a lot of Will Smith references tonight.
Yeah. That's because he came back. He's on our minds now. Ooh. You think I tossed it out the window? That costume cost me a pretty penny. Why you? Why did you have to pay for it? Why would I go do something like that?
So, before we press on, just before we press on, I need to find my words here. This whole case is predicated on the idea that Alderman, Filch, Tenma, and LaBelle know that the mythology is a crock of garbage. And the townspeople, the villagers, the citizens are all just beck and call to the religion of the mountainous village. Like, that's like, because that would be the only reason why Filch would be the one who would have bought or had the costume made. Like, it gets pulled out of storage. The storage just happens to be the back room of the Fox Chamber.
But
every year for this festival or whatever.
Surely the alderman or the manor would have to pay for the costume if they want someone to dress up in it every year.
Yeah, but
why would he have to pay for it?
I know, like, he's only the...
It's not like he's working at McDonald's and has to pay for his own uniform.
No, but he's like the groundskeeper or whatever, so there could be... I don't know. Like, it's an odd statement.
Unless he got it made and then volunteered to do it. He gave them the idea.
Maybe?
He's a furry. Filch is a furry.
But it already... We were always
Is it a furry when it's a bird?
I let's just say
yeah.
Because we already said when we were in the chamber last week that it looked like a tourist site. Like the grave of here lies Tenma Taro. It looked a bit...
Yeah, and nobody makes a big statue like that to hide it in a cave.
No.
That was on display. Like, it's got gold and everything in it.
Yeah. But that must, like, so it's, I feel like that was on display and then everything was built around it because whatever happened, probably it's something to do with the treasure going missing and then the two towns having a fallout. But then everything just kind of got built on top of it, so it was out of public sight. Oh no, we locked it away. And then that's how the mythology kind of came to be. But they're all just talking about the superstitions as if they're like a laugh and a joke.
Yeah.
Like, Jinxie, I think, is the only person I've seen take these superstitions seriously. Which is bloody well harsh. Because child, very impressionable.
Yeah, and also mentally ill from lack of sleep and...
Because she's scared out of her wits because of the...
Yeah.
Like, she's a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, that's... And, like, everyone's just like, oh, yeah, this giant bird is gonna swallow your soul. If you don't, if you're not a good girl, Santa's not gonna bring you your presents.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
And her dad has brought her up to be somewhat superstitious, but...
Yeah.
Like, how superstitious is he, really?
Right.
If he's taking the piss and pretending to be Tenma Taro. If it's such a scary thing to, like, invoke Tenma Taro in general.
Yeah.
Like, how superstitious is he, really?
Yeah, like, you're preying on the idea of other people's superstitions would have them go, oh, he's been possessed. Look away, avert your gaze, avert your gaze. Don't avert your gaze. Put them out in the light, but avert your gaze away from Tenma Taro.
I think we got what you meant.
I don't know.
Oh, excuse me.
It's Pride Month. We will have no gay aversion. No gay aversion here, please.
What's the opposite of aversion?
You know, I've never really considered that.
I mean, like, you avert your eyes. When you're not averting your eyes, you're just looking at.
You're just looking at a thing, but right?
Is there
like focus?
Is there an opposite word for that?
I guess it would just be focus or concentrate.
I guess. Is it 3:14? It is 3:14.
Cause, create, affect, initiate, produce, provoke, trigger, lose, abandon, forfeit, give up, surrender, or waive. Waive.
That doesn't know what it's talking about.
No.
I guess it doesn't have an opposite. Avert or look at.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, a few of those made sense, and then it's just kind of turned into synonyms rather than
or is it kind of like avert your attention away and then divert your attention to?
Might work.
Maybe. I don't know. English is hard.
Yeah. Right, anyway. Before we look like complete dumbasses.
This is 3:15 in the morning, I don't care.
I can think of a few reasons. Any bright ideas, Apollo? Well, assuming the costume really was tossed out from the window, then the next question would be, what happened to it after that?
It flew!
And if I'm right, I might just have the thing to prove what happened to the costume. Phineas Filch, I have just the evidence for you.
Oh. Do we? Are we going to show him the article?
I think we're going to show him the article.
You do?
One.
I said it.
Oh. This evidence proves that you got rid of your Tenmataro costume through the window.
Ah, that's Tenmataro flying through the sky?
And just how does that prove Mr. Filch threw his costume out the window? It's quite simple. That's not Tenmataro in the photo. It's the costume Mr. Filch threw out.
Aw, that's crazy talk. You ain't serious, are ya?
There's a steep cliff right outside the foyer window, meaning the manor is pretty high up. The costume flew through the air after it was tossed out. That's when the photo was taken.
It fell with style.
Fell with style, yeah. In other words, the photo of Tenmataro really was just a flight of fancy. What?
Yikes!
Oh my. Oh my. So there never really was a yokai.
Aw, I can't keep any of them cats bagged. Can I still file a claim for the lost costume?
You threw it out the window. Who do you claim against?
This more than proves the defense's position. Jinxie Tenma had nothing to do with staging the yokai sighting. Care to raise any objections, Prosecutor Blackwell?
Like, it doesn't prove she didn't do a murder, but...
None whatsoever. I'll deal with that Trixie Tanuki after I've dealt with this case.
Duh!
We did it.
Kinda.
Good going. Now all we have to do is make Florent LaBelle take the stand.
Oh.
Sheathing the sword a bit early, are we not?
Why does that sound dirty?
Sheathing. Nothing has been proven beyond a doubt. Take this tricksy little Tanuki, for instance. How do you suppose he was able to exit the Forbidden Chamber? Vent, crawl through, drop down into the room, burst out the door. Probably the same way he got in. Through the chamber's air vent. And what of the feathers and tracks at the scene of the crime? They would suggest that the Tanuki exited through the chamber door, not the air vent.
But the air vent is...
But the Forbidden Chamber doesn't open from the inside. So what you're saying makes no sense.
He went back through the air vent, but dropped down into that room instead of out the stairs. That's all it is. Don't make this more complicated than it is.
The problem is we need a diagram of the crime scene that shows where the air duct continues forward. Like even where the word duct is. Oh no, it wouldn't. It would have to continue along where the drop off is here under the Eeyore for people who can't see where I'm pointing. It would have to continue kind of around where the door is, but the window.
Well, remember, the Forbidden Chamber isn't a square room. It's a curve, so it still could go that way and come in here. That could be like a curved ceiling. Well, it is, because the vent is kind of sideways on it, so...
Yeah, but we need to see where the two ducts overlap.
Yeah. It's not really a duct, more of a tunnel, I think.
Yeah. See, my only other issue is... No, it would just make sense that... Because I'm trying to think of the room, and you don't see, like, a big metal duct hanging out of the ceiling like you would in, like, a factory or an office building or something. It's clear the duct is built into the ceiling. So, if there was another option past where the drop-off is there, then, yeah, you wouldn't necessarily have to have visual confirmation from the room of where else it might travel.
Yeah, and I think, because he said something like he made his own way through it, didn't he? Like obviously, I don't think he built it, but
no,
because otherwise, you know, people would know he was like drilling through a fucking rock to get into that cave. But yeah. I don't know. Do Tanukis burrow? Like, is that what they're going for? Guess we'll find out.
Someone on the outside opened the door for you. Isn't that right? It's you again?
Yep, that's right, Mr. Blackjack. The door suddenly sprung right open.
Mr. Blackjack.
You called him Mr. Blackhead last time.
Yeah. No, I'm just because all I'm thinking now is of that old anime Blackjack, where like the guy is a surgeon and he's like stitched himself back together and shit.
I don't know that one.
It's like old, like it's like 80s kind of old, like maybe 90s, but like that era. That's that era. Sprung right open. Who was on the other side?
Didn't get a good look on account of the sudden glare.
Like how the reflection from my head blinds fellow moviegoers emerging from the dark. Aww. Aw, Judge.
Oh. That's when I snatched that staff and made my daring escape.
Oh no, he's really sad there. I should have done that a bit more sad.
Then that little maid gal spotted me as I hightailed it down the hall.
That means the Forbidden Chamber wasn't opened until after the crime was discovered. But wait. We still don't know who opened it. Maybe there really was a third person in the Fox Chamber.
Objection!
Well, you little tanuki. When the Forbidden Chamber opened, did you see the accused passed out there?
Nope. Only one there was the alderman, and he was dead as a doornail.
Only one there? There was Damien.
Well, if the accused wasn't there, what do you suppose he was up to? Oh, I don't like where this is going. Oh, don't tell me. Plainly, the only one who could have opened the Forbidden Chamber was the accused Damien Tenma. Wait a second! There had to be somebody else besides Mayor Tenma there. Oh, hey, Derp!
can't do that.
Yes.
Hey, good to see you, Derp. You just out of work?
Press 5.
Hi.
It has been a while. Hope you're well.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, buddy. There had to be somebody else there besides Mayor Tenma. Really? And who might that be? Oh, well, that would be...
What?
It seems our feisty little lass has forgotten the most important thing. Evidence. I didn't forget. I was just, testing your attention to details.
That was loud.
Miss Sykes, you can't prove your point without some sort of proof. It's a proven fact.
Ooh, folks, watch out for ads. They're on their way.
Sorry. Guess I put my foot in my mouth again. Don't give the internet ideas. No, Athena, we're definitely onto something here. We are? Oh, nope.
Nope.
We are? Think about it. If Filch was stuck inside the Forbidden Chamber... I got promoted, so now work can't fire me, as only I can do my job other than the boss.
Ooh.
Awesome!
Is that tenure?
Think about it. If Filch was stuck inside the Forbidden Chamber, one of the alibis we heard would no longer hold any water. Oh, but yeah, there is an ad break coming, so...
Is it not now?
For non-primes and subs, we shall see you in 3 minutes. The defense would like to call a new witness to the stand. Someone who knew Mr. Filch was stuck in the Forbidden Chamber. And by virtue of knowing this, has an alibi that no longer adds up. Ah, not that insufferable. And there it is. Very well. The court will hear what Mr. Justice has to say. Whose alibi no longer adds up.
Oh, it really is pale.
Why, that's the defendant's aide, Florent Labelle. Didn't he claim to be in the foyer at the time of the crime? True, but in his alibi he... Oh, God. True, but in his alibi he also claimed Mr. Filch was in the foyer too. However, as we all know now, Mr. Filch was not there with Mr. Labelle at the time. In short, Mr. Labelle's alibi has disappeared. Ah! Florent Labelle's alibi was one big lie. Isn't that right, Mr. Filch?
I reckon there ain't no keeping that cat in the bag here neither. It was all Mr. Labelle's idea. He told me he'd button his lip about me breaking into the Forbidden Chamber.
Dun, dun, dun.
In return, he said we'd vouch for each other's alibi.
Shame on you, Mr. Filch. Perjury is a serious crime, you know. Oh, like the Ace Attorney series has ever held anyone up for perjury.
Almost did with Apollo once. Or was it Phoenix?
Oh, yeah, when he was testifying
He would have
in
been
the first
in
case.
contempt, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the only time.
Aw, shucks. Mercy, your honorship, mercy! Ah!
I also assert that the person who opened the Forbidden Chamber for Mr. Filch was none other than Florent Labelle. After all, His alibi has just been proven to be a complete fabrication.
For that, then shouldn't his fingerprints be on the 2 statues that he had to turn?
Potentially.
Hmm.
I see. We'll take a 20-minute recess. After which time we will see what Mr. LaBelle has to say for himself. Yes! We're finally going to drag that slippery snake onto the stand.
I was so happy about that.
In the meantime, the prosecution will question Mr. LaBelle about these new allegations. And I think that is where we finish up. That is a good spot for us to finish up. Because it's 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we gotta go out.
Yeah.
So...
we gotta go buy a giant bag of rice.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, we filled in the 10th save slot.
Next one is the top one again?
Yeah, we cycle back to the first one next go.
When was that?
12th of April.
Ah, okay.
At 3:30 in the morning. Poetic, almost. It was also Trial 2, Day 2.
Oh,
or Trial Day 2.
Mm.
Obviously, it was Episode 1, but also Trial Day 2. So that's funny. Right. Cross-examining LaBelle. That is going to be next week. And I think we're going to end up finishing this case next week.
Yeah.
Can't imagine it goes on too... It's Ace Attorney. Could always drag its heels.
It could. We're not going to get another investigation, though. We're done with that.
No. So next week is the end of Episode 3. Sorry, Episode 2. And then we have a decision to make.
You have a decision to make right now. Why are you not saving?
I did save. You saw me do it.
I know, but why are you not double saving?
Like what? Save? I'll just save over the save I just made.
There you go. Double save.
Back to menu. Oh, because it's trying to get me to save. It doesn't register that I just saved the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's why I would have picked yes.
We'll be fine. So, next Friday, when we finish this case, we have a decision to make. Do we want to go into Chapter 3?
We made this decision.
Or do we want to do what was originally the DLC case? Because timeline-wise, it comes before this case.
We decided that we would do that one first.
Oh, okay. Did we? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe that was off screen, but we decided.
Okay, fair enough then. That works for me, brother. Because, like, yeah, even though it does fit between these two, it did come out as, like, DLC later on for the game.
Yeah, but
So-
we have it in advance so we can fit it into the timeline where it's supposed to be.
Fair enough. Oh, hey, that thumbnail's a spoiler. Look who's back.
Can we skip to that?
No.
Aw.
Cool.
But the gays.
It won't be Pride Month next week.
We'll make it Pride Month again.
Right. Well,
They are best couple.
yeah, you tell that to Edgeworth's.
I'll fight Francis.
You tell that to Edgeworth's adoptive sister from Germany.
I'll fight her. For Edgeworth and Feeney.
She will whip you into submission.
Hopefully. I'll distract her. You know what? I'll just throw you and her in a room together.
You know, I never even considered that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phoenix, why does Phoenix get her? You have her. He can have Edgeworth.
Stop ruining my OTP.
No, I'll climb back into the past and find Godot.
Right.
He lives on my coffee mug.
That he does. That he does.
I need 1 billion stickers of him.
I'm sure we go to enough conventions, we can amass a collection.
Yeah.
But we will be finishing up there, so thank you so much to everyone who joined in, whether you were here for the whole thing or you were, here for the last 5 minutes. It's, we greatly appreciate everyone who takes the time to stop in.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Tomorrow I will be back with Stellar Blade. I am never going to be done with that game.
No, they're gonna DLC the hell out of that forever.
Well, they're already making Stellar Blade 2 is already in production.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how well it did. It
That's
already has a
pretty.
sequel greenlit.
Because we all like jiggle physics, that's why it's doing so well.
I'm a goofy gooner! Rock! Da, 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 da.
Like, how good is the story in that game?
There was a story?
Exactly. Honestly, I watched you play all of it.
Yeah.
Well, there was some sleeping. But I couldn't tell you anything that happened except for possibly rebuilding another waifu.
Oh, that's side quest, yeah.
Yeah, side quest, exactly.
For Enya.
Mm. And holding cans up.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
So we will be doing the Nikkei DLC tomorrow. So that's going to be kind of wild, and after that then we'll do a bit of costume hunting and try to track everything down. So please
Did you get all the 2B stuff?
What?
Did you get all the 2B stuff?
Oh yeah, that's all. Yeah, I have all that.
Good.
So so
can you do the Nikkei stuff as 2B?
that I'm not sure. Potentially.
I mean, start it off with it.
Yeah.
Then obviously change into whatever you find.
Yeah, we could try that.
I have to say, I really enjoyed Apollo looking like a high school student in his little hoodie with his satchel in court.
Yeah, it was nice to be able to see that costume, because when we equipped it last week, we're like, oh, we're playing as Apollo. We're not going to get to see that for a while.
Yeah.
So I kind of forgot we gave it to him.
So a nice surprise.
Yeah.
And then seeing Phoenix in the jumper.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. The flashback.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I wish you could give costumes to others.
Yeah, well, there will be costumes for people in the 6th game as well, so...
I wish we could dress these ones up in the clothes from the Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah. That would be fun. And might have been a nice little extra for them to, port over. But I think they tried to keep this trilogy as close to the DS games as possible, so if they weren't in the DS game, if the extra content wasn't in the DS game, it didn't get carried over.
Yeah. But that would have been fun if you could dress up like Athena.
Yeah.
In Susato's clothes, or Judge in Jigoku's clothes.
Oh, Judge as Jigoku would be so fun.
It might be funny looking because he doesn't have any hair.
No. But Apollo as Kazuma would almost make sense.
And then Phoenix would have to be
as Ryunosuke, yeah.
No, they'd be swapped.
Would they?
Because Kazuma's the mentor.
No, but they would do. Oh, he's dressed as his ancestor.
Yeah.
They would keep the Wrights and the Naruhodos together.
Yeah. It would be better the other way though.
I think both. I think it'd be fine either way. I just don't see Phoenix walking around with a sword.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Apollo would probably carry a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, considering we saw he gets a big poncho jacket soon.
Yeah. So does he get a sword with that?
I guess you'll find out.
Yeah, I can't remember if you had one or not.
Alright, well guys, yeah.
The Switch is telling us it's time for bed.
Yeah, 3:39 in the morning, so we're gonna get out of here. I will see you all tomorrow night for some shooty, jiggly, costume collecting, alien destroying action.
I will be in chat and not licking the screen. not licking the screen at all. Nope. What are you doing?
Flick the screen, flick the bead. What? Alright, That's it. We're out.
Yeah.
Peace and love, everybody. Peace, love, and understanding. See you all soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Mwah.